But this past week, very busy week on Facebook and very disturbing as well. For some reason, the topic of wolves generates more traffic, more comments on the Outdoor Magazine Facebook page than anything. I'm not quite sure why that is. There seems to be no gray area with wolves. People either hate them or they love them and they think they shouldn't be harvested. Here in Michigan, of course, the status has changed, and with some luck, if the DNR decides to go that direction, or groups, sportsmen's groups, force them to go that direction, I would hope that we'll have a wolf hunting season in the UP sometime in the next couple of years. But for now, in Ontario, wolves are a legal target. I took a beautiful wolf near White River, Ontario last winter, hunting with Pete Jones of Superior Bear Outfitters. Very proud of that animal. I put up with some very cold temperatures, 40 below zero. You can see that hunt on the Outdoor Magazine Facebook page. But I was getting posts from a couple of Michigan people who were in White River this winter wolf hunting. And one guy sent me a picture of a beautiful wolf. In fact, it was 4 pounds bigger than mine. My wolf last winter was 98 pounds, the biggest one they'd ever shot in White River in recent history. Scott's was 102 pounds. Well, if you round his down to 100 and round mine up to 100, they were the same size. That's the way I'm looking at it. But I posted a beautiful picture of Scott with a beautiful animal. A woman by the name of Karen, and I'm not going to give her entire name, although it is on the Facebook page, and I give her credit. She posted with her name. Here's the comment she wrote on the Outdoor Magazine Facebook page about Scott, a legal hunter in Canada, legally taking a wolf. She says, "You suck, Scott. Why the hell would you shoot this animal? Next time, swallow the bullet yourself." This is the second time in just a few months we've heard about anti-hunters suggesting that we as legal hunters should eat a bullet. I had somebody tell me they wanted to shoot me in the head for killing a bear. So my response to her is, Karen, you are ignorant and you should be ashamed of yourself. The wolf population in that part of Ontario is very healthy and needs to be managed for its own protection and for the health and safety of other wildlife and even people. How dare you make a statement that a law-abiding hunter should swallow a bullet? Such ignorant and malicious comments will not be left unchallenged here being the Outdoor Magazine Facebook page. Man has dominion over animals, and for you to put the life of a wolf over a human is disgusting and wrong. End of my Facebook comments. You might expect that post drew a lot of comments, a lot of criticism. To the point now, when I first saw this post, I immediately went to her Facebook page to see if it was a real person, a legitimate person, and it was. Once I made this post, and I wasn't infringing on her privacy, she made a post on the Outdoor Magazine Facebook page. Once people saw that, I suspect they went to her page, and she went undercover. Her page was visible before. Once she posted that and got all the attention, she went completely private. I can't even find her on Facebook now, which I guess is the way I want it to be. I'm not shocked by this anymore. I am disgusted by this, and I'm very sad about this type of thing. Let me address the legitimacy of wolf hunting in Ontario. There are so many wolves in that part of Ontario that they are coming into the towns and attacking people's dogs. Do you want a little kid waiting out by a bus stop to have a pack of wolves wander by and threaten that kid? The people of White River and that area want hunters to thin out this wolf population. The Ontario Ministry of Natural Resources wants hunters to come up and thin out this herd. wolves are a top-of-the-line predator. If man doesn't control the population, Mother Nature will. Disease. I would think it's a lot more, if there is a humane way to die, I don't know, but a quick bullet to me seems a lot more humane than letting an animal die of starvation or disease. So I believe it's legitimate to be hunting wolves in Ontario. But that's not the point. The point is, it is legal to do so. And for a hunter, any hunter, in this case, Scott, traveled from Michigan to Ontario to hunt wolves legally. Of course, he believes what he is doing is moral and ethical, or he wouldn't be doing it. He's there with the blessing of the local people, and he's there with the blessing of the Ontario ministry. For somebody to come along and say, you suck, next time you swallow the bullet yourself, is unconscionable. I am so sick and tired of these bunny-hugging animal rights activists putting the life of a human below an animal. And beyond that, threatening a human because they legally shot an animal. Enough is enough. And I have vowed I will not let statements like this go unchallenged. When somebody told me they wanted to shoot me for shooting a bear, I followed up on it with the FBI, with the local authorities, and a couple of cops knocked on that person's door. And I am not going to let statements like this be posted on the Outdoor Magazine Facebook page or anything that I am involved in without challenging them and letting these people know that what they're doing will not be accepted. I also posted on Twitter about this, and I think that generated some statements as well. So shortly after this, somebody came onto the Outdoor Magazine Facebook page and made some stupid statement about killing animals is stupid. And their profile picture was the PETA logo. I immediately deleted that post and banned that user. Here's my post there. For the first time, I deleted a post and banned a user from Facebook. It was from a PETA person whose inflammatory comments serve no useful purpose here. I have no problem at all with healthy discussion, but I will not allow this forum to be used as a venue for such closed-minded individuals and groups. If we don't stand up for ourselves, if we don't stand up for this way of life, if we don't stand up for our rights, who's going to do it? We don't have as much money. We don't have the organization that the antis do. I would much rather sit down and have a conversation with somebody who is a non-hunter and try to convince them that hunting is viable and legitimate. Not trying to convince them to be a hunter if they don't want to. But these left-wing, radical, anti-hunting crazies on the left or right have gone too far. They cannot be convinced that what we're doing is right. But when they threaten us, I am not going to put up with it.